Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. First thing I would like to do is address the issue with my work. I did lose a lot of work, too much than I can probably currently recuperate. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in for me anyway. It's very demotivating, and for anybody who has had this issue, who may have gone through something similar or is going through something similar, I am so very sorry that you have to go through this. Also, please don't be demotivated. I know how much it sucks, but I want you to look at it one way, because that's how I'm forcing myself to look at it right now. If you lose something that you wrote, you can always replace that with something better. I mean, the outcome could possibly be even better than you possibly had imagined beforehand. And that's the way that I'm gonna have to choose to see it right now. I would also like to address my latest comment. So I have like 5 different drives, and the USB stick, I do replace it every couple of years, so I don't have issues with it. This time, it's not any of my drives that are the problem, it's a Windows update that caused issues with the drives. So it's not the drives themselves that are causing the issues, it just is what it is. But right now I don't even dare to write, because this problem is still persisting. I'm still having corrupted files almost every single day, but these corrupted files are no longer book related, because I put that all on a separate drive that I had to buy this time, a new one that I put everything on, and I just put it away. I did not lose everything per se, but when it comes to my first book that I rewrote, or not fully rewrote, that I was rewriting, all of that progress is gone. I do have a hard copy of the original, of what I originally wrote. With hard copy, I mean I do have a printed out, a printed out version, because at that time I was letting just about everybody that in my family, which is my mom and my dad, read it. Not that my mom ever read it, but yeah. Also some friends of mine read it. So yeah, I also agree with the part uploading into online storage. Yeah, I don't do that either. Cloud storage, I don't trust that either. I've never used it, not for anything. It's just when your Google account gets hacked or whatever, yeah, they can access everything that you have on there, and no, not for me. So I do absolutely understand that. Yeah, I'm not doing that either. But I do have my hard copy from the first version, and yeah, I'm gonna have to restart rewriting it. Like I said, the first version, it's very childish, it's very teenage kind of stuff, with a very dimmed down version of English, which is as basic as it can be. There is basically no vocabulary at all. It's all just, it's basically the first things you learn in school, especially in the Netherlands, or especially in the Netherlands, anywhere. It's very basic English, like first books English, kind of dumbed down. And I get that that might be easy for some people to read, but for somebody who wants to actually write something good, that's not good enough for me. It was back then, because back then I thought I was really good at English. I thought I was superior. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm superior right now, but I definitely can follow conversations. I very rarely come by a word that I do not recognize, that I do not know how to translate, or that I do not know, what it means, So I would say I'm definitely good. I have done multiple tests as well, and yeah, my English is so much better than it was back then. It's even then, I remember the first time well, it was actually my dad. My dad was playing a Call of Duty, and I was laughing so hard. Uh, he was running into an issue where he needed to use binoculars, and he had no idea what those were. He thought that it was a weapon, or that it might have been a handling in the game or something. He had no clue what binoculars were. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, not sure why I mentioned this, by the way. It just came into my mind. But it is what it is. I'm trying to smile through me losing a lot of work right now because, it's been months of work. But I still have my hard copy. I still have the first version also on my PC, because that version was on a different drive as well. I literally have the first version on 5 different drives because of me being afraid of that happening, but one of the drives luckily was not affected at that point. But the USB stick, it's basically gone. It's corrupted. There's just no hope for it. But it's okay. Like I said, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, right? Just bite through the sourness, and I'm just gonna have to rework the book again. And right now, I'm not feeling up for it at the moment, especially considering the fact that I'm still having issues with my drives. I'm not gonna take the risk of writing or rewriting it again and it being taken away again. It should clear up in a few weeks. So yeah, I'm assuming that Microsoft will put out another update that will clear the shit up. It is what it is. I'm not the only one who's been affected, but it will be fine. I should have stayed with my typewriters. It gives you that feel, Yeah. I need to buy a new typewriter, but they are pretty expensive. And I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with the ink lens. I don't know how to get those because those are pretty expensive as well, and they're not always gettable anymore. Most people don't use typewriters anymore, so yeah, it's difficult. But I'm gonna find myself a good one, and then hopefully it will be fine. But right now I don't have space for a printer, so that's a bit of an issue. Right now the house is full. From when I moved in, I had so much stuff and I didn't know what to do with it. Most of it is in the basement, but there's no room. There's absolutely no room for me to put a printer right now here. So it is what it is, but it will be fine. Now, regarding the even more annoying issue, well, depends on how you look at it. There's nothing more that I can do about my work, but it's still annoying that the issue with my drives persists. It's just, I'm just hoping Windows will fix it soon. But the probably even more annoying issue right now, currently, is the fact that my internet is still going haywire. On, off, on, off, on, off. Right now, it's on. Yesterday, the entire night, I had no internet, as well as the day before. and my upload schedule is basically gone. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to fix it because there's basically nothing I can do. Today I did have the, well, they're not investigators, the friends of my dad's, and yeah, they came over, they looked at our modems, they looked at our routers, they looked at the neighbors, they looked at the wiring from the building underneath, where it's all technical stuff I don't know much about, but it's like a closet that each apartment has that has all wiring in it. It's why you replace the stops and I don't know. There are a couple of words that I don't know, but yeah. They checked in there, everything seemed fine, even though the internet company, keeps telling us that the issue is on our side. These friends, they've looked around, they've looked at the neighbor stuff, they looked at our stuff, they looked at the closets, like I just said, where it connects to the building. There's absolutely nothing wrong on our side, and these people, they're experts-ish. They know what they're doing. Anyway, they've worked in shops and whatever. They know what is going on. And they found no issues on our side. The issue is with the internet company, even though they keep saying it's on our side. So at this point, I don't have a fix. I don't have a fix for when I'm able to upload. I don't have a fix for my internet issues. I don't know when I'll be able to upload, if I'll be able to upload. So it's kind of hard on me right now because it isn't exactly motivating either to continue with trying to upload. Obviously, I am keep on continuing to upload as much as I'm able, but yeah, I'm having a hard time with it. It just is what it is because I do want to put content out. Again, I do want to make how-to videos, how to write your own book videos. The problem is I do need to give out these updates as well, or at least I feel like it is necessary to keep people updated on what's going on, and so these do take precedence over the how-to videos because it's just, yeah, I don't know, it's more important to me, I guess. And yeah, I need to pre-record. I really do, but I keep forgetting. And when I do have time and I don't forget, I'm usually busy with other stuff anyway. But it'll be fine. I'll just have to bite through, right? It is what it is. So yeah. But when it comes to the USB sticks, by the way, I do know that they degrade. When it comes to PC stuff, I'm usually pretty well aware. I'm pretty good at the technical stuff, depending on what it is. Not everything, but hardware is a bit more easy than software for me. But yeah, it is what it is, and there is just nothing more that I can do about it. I do tend to buy cheap USB sticks, by the way, just because I know I'm gonna replace them. It just is what it is. I'm buying good ones though. I don't buy the cheapest, but yeah. The nice thing about books is that they don't have a lot of space. They don't take up a lot of space on a drive. So yeah, that's kind of nice. So the USB sticks don't need to be big. You can replace them at any given time for cheap. Sorry, I'm a little itchy. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at this for tonight, and hopefully I've informed you enough for a bit. That's where I'm at right now. I'm super sad about how much I've lost when it comes to my work. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep on working at some point. Just need to wait until the update comes that will fix the issue, because before that I do not dare to ride. I'm not gonna risk losing it again, because that's just, yeah. I've been feeling shit the entire weekend. I felt shit Monday and Tuesday. I'm not gonna go through that again. So it's just waiting until that's passed. And yeah, I just cannot catch a break, I guess. Oh well. Have a good night, have a good morning, have a good day, and have a good evening. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow. I intend to be here tomorrow. If not, yeah, I will see you when I see you. Have a good night. I love you no matter what. See you next time.